crew set for what should be a real treat, a great Monday night. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25. Let's take a look here at the offense for Minnesota.
Kyle Rudolph had his second Pro Bowl appearance last year when he had 8 touchdowns, just one off of his career high. One of the most likable, upbeat players in the league, continues to improve as a blocker, as one of the best pass-catching. In the league. One of the guys that the Vikings like to build around for the future.
Off the play fake, Cousins steps away to his left and avoids the contact by sliding. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
3rd and short yardage, Cousins. He's got the first down and more past the 40. And now running right through it. And finally brought down at the 43.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage after it.
He's got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. We're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, exactly right. What's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep. Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
On 2nd down, Cook pushes him over, and he gets it down to the 32. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They run again on 1st down. Cook. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They'll try to throw now. Cousins. He's going to launch this thing. Wait. And Thielen's got it. Touchdown, Vikings. Adam Thielen, 31 yards. And a quarter lead. And the defensive there, that was a battle. He just made a really nice play.
A really nice play, making sure his body position was correct. And how about the throw? Zipped it in there.
And it results in the touchdown. Dan Bailey now for the extra point. Bailey got the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Bailey now to kick this. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. On play action, Rodgers. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive, 17 yards and a 1st down.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. Rodgers now to throw. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Cobb. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
Rodgers again now. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Vikings will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. 2nd down, Cousins. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. He had a touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a 1st down.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the 1st quarter.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line as that will wind us down to the end of this 1st quarter.
All right, now here we go. We're going. We're going. Let's go. Zebra.
Now a 2nd down throw for Cousins. Now he's going to send this one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. A big play there. Cousins to Thielen. 42 yards. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. but still.
He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Aldrick Robinson, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. Trevor Davis now to return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field.
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. On second down, it's Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense just going to gang up on the run and set them down.
Open man is Allison, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards on the play. Now a first down carry by Jones. Sheldon Richardson there to make the play.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
And he's got this down to the 35. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Now a play fake here on first down. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. Touchdown, Packers. Devontae Adams, 35 yards. And the Packers are back within a score. Crosby on now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Vikings offense now heading out to take over. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
They start the drive with Cook. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. They'll run it now out of the gun. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. More from Minneapolis after this. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
The evolution of Clay Matthews as a player, it's just one that they're going to end up writing books about. He didn't even start until his senior year at USC. He didn't start in high school. And now he's at all-pro level in the NFL. How about the play he just made there?
Yeah, he has certainly made a name for himself. William Clay Matthews III. 15 yards through the air and a first down.
What a catch, and one-handed, and I'm starting to lose my awe about the play, and maybe I shouldn't. How much of this is the player? How much of it is the glove?
Well, those gloves, they do have a little grip. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Nick Perry in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Throwing is Cousins. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Clay Matthews in there to drop him, and sacks on first and second downs are going to lead to a 3rd and long.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of...
It's caught inside the 25. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. First down. Here's Cousins. Oh, incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it there. And it'll be 2nd down. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Cousins on 2nd and 10. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. To the air again, it's Cousins. Flushed out right. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. Unit. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And Rudolph has got it. The big tight end for a Viking touchdown. Kyle Rudolph as time expires in the first half. And the Vikings lead. Extra point up and good by Bailey. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter. So we've reached halftime here in Minnesota with the Vikings on top. Bailey now to kick this one away. Returnable here for Davis. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for him. That's complete to his tight end. This is Lance Kendricks. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
A dump underneath to Jones. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that's going to make it 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high-percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 18. Trying to fire up that running game with Dalvin Cook. Got some room at the 30. Finally taken down at the 32-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Cousins now to throw on first down. Flush to his right. And complete. Right side to tight end Rudolph. And it's a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
Now, I have to admit, partner, that I've often thought that I don't like this rule, where the offensive player fumbles the ball, it goes out of bounds, and they get to keep it.
That's just because you're a defensive guy. That's why you don't like it.
Yeah, you're right. It is a slanted view, isn't it?
But this is where, for the offensive team, the sideline is their friend. Usually it's not their friend.
Yeah, exactly right. I actually played for a guy in college. You know what he used to name the sideline? Sammy. Sammy sideline, and use him well.
Here's Cousins. And Robinson with a big catch. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A gain of 26 on the third down conversion. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They go play action here on first down. They'll buy some time right. And this one is incomplete.
I remember Coach.
Yo, Connor, what's good?
Has been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes,
Who's
but there
gonna
have been
win
some
the
good
actual
numbers put up
Vikings
against them
game?
offensively. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
On 3rd down, Cousins. He's going to let this one go deep. Open man is Treadwell, and he's got it for the Minnesota touchdown. Laquan Treadwell, 30.
Hey there. Hey, Ethan.
Their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise.
What's up, everybody?
Methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
You made a vid, wow. Yeah. Also, we will be getting a crusade to end Kappa.
To the touchdown for Minnesota. Bailey now to kick this one away.
Yeah. Cancel Kappa.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run.
So, yeah, it's going to destroy YouTube as we know it.
Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game. But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
You are bad. Ugh.
So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it in.
We have some nice mods out for FS19. Which mods?
Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd down.
Wasn't that long ago that the NFL guys really didn't adopt much from the college game. But one thing that has crept in there is spreading things out, opening things up. Not even just in tempo, but maybe getting better line splits and spreading the field. I think that would be a great strategy right now.
Darn.
First target, first catch at a...
You're bad? At Madden? How am I bad?
This third
I'm
quarter of
by
action.
3 touchdowns.
A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Yeah, I'm winning by 3 touchdowns. How is that even bad? Oh.
319.
On first down, Rodgers. And he finds his tight end
Get
Graham.
nailed. Seasons UST 9 Holland. JD Silo Travis. So yeah, I downloaded all of those. I'm pretty sure.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on first down for them.
Oof? How is that an oof? What's the oof?
And not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short game. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Rodgers to throw on 3rd and 1. And incomplete. The contact made the ball run free and brings up 4th down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Oh, we got nailed.
Stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. He only needed a yard, but he couldn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. A first down throw for Cousins. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one goes for 24 yards. They have the nice cushion.
The off was on 1st and 4th. The oof? Oh, okay.
It out to me.
Oof.
Not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. Cousins now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun. Cousins eluding the pressure right. And this one hauled in by Rudolph. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Holding offense.
So a decent game, still all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Play action now. Cousins. And he's going to be grabbed and pulled down. Nick Perry in there to drop him for his 2nd sack now here tonight. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you. You change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Pass interference. Defense.
Well, you won't hear any boos from this home crowd on that call.
No, not at all. And it's been a long day for this crowd. Waiting for this game. It's been a long evening as well. Finally, they feel they got a call.
On 1st and 10, Cousins buying time to his left. Lets it fly for Thielen. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had...
Hand it off? Okay.
Way
I'll do
with
that.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
48.
A give. This is Cook. And
That's what
not much
happens when I
running
hand it
room.
off.
Down to the part of the pickup there, so it leaves them needing a conversion here on 3rd and a tough 9.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Forced out to his left. The left side caught by Diggs. The first down. And looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. Cousins now on 2nd down. And that'll be caught by Diggs for a Minnesota touchdown. Stephon Diggs from 8 yards out. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Short kick. One of the up mid will take it now. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go.
What was that? The kick? I did a squib, so they wouldn't be able to get a good return. Kick? Yeah, I did. Yeah, I picked the bad one due to I didn't want them to get a good return.
And let's see what
so
they've come up with
squib,
offensively after having time
even
to
though
talk it over.
A good play.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones.
Yeah,
and
the
he
kick was a
stopped
squib.
immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one.
Oh, yes.
Try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
On 2nd down, here's Rodgers. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess.
Oh, out of there by Anthony Barr.
The former Pro Bowl linebacker Anthony Barr there to jar it free.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Got the 8-yard line.
Now the Vikings offense works their way back onto the field. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2000...
And the most curious way there to burn some clock. That was wild. And at the end of all that, it winds up a safety. All right, Charles, help me out here. 4th quarter, you've got the lead, and you run backwards into the end zone. You're just trying to do too much.
I almost don't have words for it. But, you know, every coach that we talk to talks about running backs or people running the football, running north-south, getting upfield. He went way in the opposite.
Dang, how did I get a safety? That was sad.
Still leading, but it costs him. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Rodgers now on 1st down. Open here is Allison. That's complete. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
Did they just call it offside? It's not neutral zone infraction.
A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
319.
Working from the gun. Rodgers. Got a man. That's Allison. And he's got this down to the 35. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they get right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter.
319.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock.
Guys, kill the time. Yeah.
Throwing the ball to start the drive. Throwing now is Rodgers.
Get him! Ah!
Drops to the ground, incomplete.
What was that?
Clock stops here just inside of 20 seconds, 19 left.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better. Described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. This is caught, and he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1, and a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining.
This is going to be embarrassing if they score.
Rodgers again now. And
no way.
Incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. Randall Cobb, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game.
Yeah. Not today, Sonny boy.
And he can't corral it. Maybe a big missed opportunity there defensively in the end zone.
Could have got a 6-6, 99 yards.
319.
One final try now for Rodgers. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Let's go!
Picked up by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I need a replay for that.
And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf.
Replay.
Here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
Boom. D1. Ah. 35-9 Vikings. Yeah, that's going to be the score for the actual game. So, Connor, what do you think I should do? Play some franchise or end the stream? I don't know. Okay. I am going to... look at franchise, but I'm going to stream. Play the
Now,
Bills.
let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
Let's see. Dalvin Cook. Oh my gosh, he's injured. Broken collarbone. Well, that stinks. Let's get an offensive lineman. I say we go get an offensive lineman. Let's go get a left tackle.
You have grades for each browse available players to improve your team.
Nobody good. Left guard. No. Center. No. Right guard. Not really. Right tackle. Middle linebacker 2. Sign you. Alright. Sure. Kicker, Stan Bailey, bro. Oh, Kai format. That's gonna do it for this video. That's gonna do it for this. Oop. This is gonna. That's gonna.
Easily see. Here are some recommendations to get you started.
Goodbye. That's gonna do it for this live stream. See you back later. Maybe I'll do a different stream about something else. So yeah, see you guys.